There has been so much of confusion as there is no clear communication on what really went on between Indian and Chinese armies on 29th and 30th August and further action by both armies. Now we are trying to put together for you the details of the operation where the Chinese army first attempted to intrude into the southern bank of Pangong Tso of Ladakh. The Indian army, in a very aggressive maneuver, pulled back the People Liberation Army (PLA) troops and, in fact, really dominating in the southern part of the Pangong now. The line of actual control, LAC, is again on the boil. This time China is on the back foot. After receiving intelligence inputs on a possible intrusion by Beijing, Indian Army mobilized the Special Operations Unit to join Jawans of the Sikh Light Infantry and elite troops of the Vikas Regiment, who were already deployed near the southern bank of the Pangong Tso. Anti-tank guided missiles have now also been positioned to neutralize any Chinese armor advance. On the night intervening 29th and 30th August, around 200 PLA troops were trying to intrude into Pangong Tso, Razamglar, Rekhunla and Spingur Gap heights to change the status quo. The move started when the Indian Army detected the column of PLA troops moving on the feature to construct permanent settlements and occupy the area, a common PLA strategy. The Chinese PLA wanted to capture an important peak, called Black Top, so as to monitor the Indian posts and their activities near the dormant height. The Black Top is in the southern part of Pangong Lake. Since the Black Top came under the Indian occupation, troops were mobilized and the PLA soldiers were stopped from intrusion. Indian Army preempted Chinese movements, thwarted the attempt to capture the important peak after an intense face-off on the night of August 29th and 30th and occupied the dormant height within its territory. Indians took the heights near Razamglar and Rekhunla, allowing them an unfettered view of a key garrison inside China. The army also removed the cameras and surveillance system of the PLA after taking the point into its control. The Chinese army has installed such equipment all along the line of actual control and used them effectively to monitor Indian activities to respond quickly whenever they find Indian patrols on the areas claimed by them. The Black Top, a strategic height in the area which falls well within the Indian perception of the line of actual control, is now effectively under the control of Indian forces. The Indian Army has quietly wrested the advantage in the Pangong Tso area, a sector witnessing heightened India-China military tensions, with the occupation of heights on the south bank of the lake and repositioning of forces on ridge lines in the fingers or spurs on the north bank. Sources said, the plan to occupy the heights on the south bank of Pangong Tso had been in the works and would have been operationalized, irrespective of the attempted advance of Chinese troops in the area, on the night of August 29th. While it was imperative to prevent the PLA contingent from ascending, the army used the provocation to put its plan into action as well. Along with the South Bank maneuver, a repositioning of Indian forces in the Finger area, on the north bank of the lake, has completed the operation to snatch the advantage held by PLA since the military tensions erupted in early May. The Indian Army has consolidated its positions with the deployment of heavy armor in the vulnerable Spingur Gap, to thwart any further PLA ingress into the region. Since there has been some movement of the PLA soldiers in the Chushul sector, as a precautionary measure and to deal with any misadventure by the Chinese sides, the Indian Army too has repositioned its troops. The military consolidation includes occupying the heights over the Finger 2 and 3, on the north bank of Pangong Tso, to prevent any aggressive action by Chinese soldiers, who have refused to withdraw eastwards from the 8 km stretch they have occupied from Finger 4 to Finger 8 since early May. Amid this jostling for heights, India is also keeping track of major PLA build-up in the strategically located Depsang Daulat Begoldi, DBO, sector to the north. a tabletop plateau close to the critical Karakoram Pass. DBO is, in fact, militarily much more important than Pangong Tso.